Okay, it says it's recording. Hello,
Yes, it's
everybody.
recording.
Crystal, are you with us? Hi,
Hello.
so good to see you.
Hi, this is Crystal. How's everybody?
Yes, how is everyone? So, Krista and I, we're coming to you today because, first of all, it's April 1st. We had the first day of spring, what, like almost 2 weeks ago? So, everybody spring cleaning and decluttering. And we want to come over here and share some tips too, how you can declutter, but not declutter your house, how to declutter your thoughts for a positive mental state. And we just felt that it was important because it's what, the fourth month of the year. Um, Already we're in April, and in the beginning of the year, you probably set some goals, and life happens. And yeah, we just want to share some tips on decluttering your thoughts and your mind so you can have a better, healthy mental state. And so you can do the things that you need to do, whether it's work, stay at home, career, uh, entrepreneur, whatever it is that you're doing. So we have 3 tips that we're going to share with you, and hopefully it helps you so you can move throughout this month and the rest of this year in a more healthy manner. So, number one, schedule time for negative thoughts. Like, negative thoughts are going to occur. They say, scientists say, I don't know, Crystal probably knows, so many thousands and thousands of thoughts go through our head every day. And so negative thoughts are bound to take place. They're bound to happen. But if you schedule time for those negative thoughts to get them out of the way, then it'll help you, you know, um, manage your stress better. Because yeah, we're gonna have stress. We're gonna have some good stress. We're gonna have some bad stress. But schedule time. For me, I schedule my negative thinking probably in the morning. I wake up, I thank the universe and God for, allowing me to walk the earth. And then, I think about those things like what I got to do or what's been troubling or bothering me. And I just get it all out. Sometimes, if it's really negative, I grab a pen and paper and I just write it out. Like, I got to get that junk, get the trash out of my head, because once I declutter and throw it all away, by writing it on a paper and then balling it up, throwing it in the trash, I don't know. For me, I can organize better and I can move about my day. What do you think, Crystal?
Definitely. Just speaking on that, I'm going to be talking about the power of positive self-talk, and I mentioned that tip on scheduling time or putting away maybe 30 minutes of your day where you kind of just vent, while out, and then you come back.
Right,
Like
right,
drop your negative emotions off here, and I'm back. I mean, we're
right,
human, so we're going to have those negative emotions, but it doesn't have to dictate our day. It doesn't have to dominate, our rest of our day or time. So, just like Celeste said, scheduling that time. If you need to talk it out, write it out, whatever works for you,
right.
that'll be beneficial.
Right, that's really good. And then tip 2, prioritize what's been troubling you. So like in the middle of the night, I don't know, I wake up in the middle of the night every night for different things. And sometimes it's because something is bothering me. Sometimes I just have to go to the bathroom. But whatever is keeping me up at night, I tackle it the next day. If it was a task that I was supposed to get done, if it was something I was supposed to do, help someone or make that phone call, instead of just putting it off, I knock it out like as soon as I get up, almost. Like this morning, it was 2 things that was bothering me last night. I don't wish to share them right now, but it was 2 things bothering me. And I'm like, this has been bothering me for days. I'm normally not a person that will, wait on things. And so this morning, the first thing I did was I knocked them both out. So once I did that, I just released so much stress and pressure from me. And I was happier instantly almost. And I was able to focus on things that matter and things that are, other things that are important, because those were important. And then sometimes, we think about things that's not that important, and that'll probably lead us into tip 3. So I won't get ahead of myself. But I would say, if I had to leave a tip right here, tip 2 is to prioritize what's been troubling you. Whatever it is, just get it done. If you need to call up your sister who you've been mad at for a month or two, talk it out. She's going to be your sister always. Or if it's a coworker whatever it is, just get it done. If it's in your control, you want to get that done. What do you think?
Yes, that was key. And your control. So focusing on the stuff that you can control. So if you got to write a list out of what's in your control and what's not in your control, and then cross off the stuff that's out of your control, and then focus on those tasks that you can control. And I always like to tell clients, focus on 3 tasks for the day, and that's something I try to practice also. We might have a whole list of stuff that's concerning us that we need to handle, and it's
Right.
like overwhelming, and you feel
Yeah.
more accomplished when you chunk it and break it down and
Right.
prioritize, like, okay, these are my top 3 things I need to get done today, these can wait till tomorrow, and so on. So that's good. Prioritize.
Right. So, tip 3, focus on what's in your control. That serenity prayer. If it's not in your control, release those things. Pray. And then that's another tip that goes with this: prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation can do so much more for you than stress and worry ever will. Instead of stress and worrying, let's pray and meditate. Crystal said it during tip 1, affirmations, repeating something positive. Whatever it is negative you're thinking, you have to find the opposite of that and focus on that. You have to have something higher than yourself to believe in. We're Christians, so we believe in God, Jesus, like that's our source.
Right.
But if it's the universe, if it's Mother Nature, if it's whoever, you have to have something bigger than you. Like you can be the higher, source in your life, because we weren't made like that. Like we can't take on all these things that we think we can take on. Yeah, we're super women and we're super men and we're strong, but we break down. And so you have to have something that you can release it to. Like, you know what, I'm releasing this into, the heavens. The universe is no longer in my control, because I have other things, bigger things that matter, things that are in my control that I can change to continue the things I have to do. Like life is hard. Don't beat yourself up, change is a process. All this positive thinking that we talk about all the time. I mean, we haven't mastered it. That's why we share this with you all, because hey, it helps us too. We go back and listen to ourselves all the time, like, wow, we said that. Yeah, we said that in a state when we were positive and we were thinking healthy. So in those moments where we're negative and we just want to mess something up, and we want to say forget the world and everybody in it, we can go back, because we deposited, when we were positive in our lives. So again, that's where journaling comes in. Write out when you're happy, because in those moments when you need it, you're going to have to go back and read that stuff to remind you, you're bigger than what's trying to take over you at this moment. So let me go back over them really quick. You can go back and, watch this video again, but tip 1 was schedule time for your negative thoughts. They're going to happen. So just schedule that time. That way you have control of the negative thinking. Tip 2, prioritize what's been troubling you. Fix it. Whatever kept you up last night, wake up the next day and just knock it out. And tip 3, focus only what's in your control. Pray, meditate, those moments when you feel like, you're just at your wit's end, replenish, go to your source for strength. And that is all I have. Crystal, did you want to?
No, just stay tuned for, the blog on the power of positive self-talk that goes along right with this video. It comes along, so it'll be kind of little free tips outlining things that you can do, like we just said here, with the journaling, with focusing on things in your control and some other stuff like that. So I think if you have, a blueprint, a little plan that kind of helps you to get your thoughts to be more positive. So we're just here to encourage you. It takes work, maintenance. This is something we have to do daily. It's not like we have arrived and we're positive all the time. So it is a work. So we just want to be real and tell you our truth and where we are. So
Yes.
that's it.
Exactly. All right. See you next time. Go out and
All
live
right.
positive.
Bye.